Hey everyone, welcome to Rainbow Tarot UK. It's lovely to have you here, and in today's reading we are doing how does your person view this connection, what does it mean to them, and how do they view you. So we've got our three piles to choose from. We've got pile number 1, which is the Four of Wands here. There we go, Four of Wands, plus the pink Howlite crystal. Then we have pile number 2, which is the Seven of Pentacles and the purple Howlite. And then we have pile number 3, which is the Ace of Cups and the zebra Jasper here. So there you go. Those are your 3 piles to choose from. Take a moment, choose wisely, go for the one that feels right. And I'll see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, how does your person view this connection? What does it, what does the connection mean for them? And how do they view you? So you chose to come into the reading under the beautiful Four of Wands here. There we go, gorgeous card actually. And the pink Howlite. Little pink Howlite crystal here. Alright, so let's put our pink Howlite there. Okay, so let us get straight to it. So I'm gonna, first of all, just look at how they view you as a person, as a partner. How are they viewing you? And we're going to start off, I think, with some tarot. And just to remind you that, of course, it is a general reading, so please just take the messages that feel right to you. It's also great for whenever you are watching it. And I hope that you are all really doing well. I hope you're good. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love. And light. So I'm not going to take that yet because I haven't asked the question. So let's do that first of all. So let's ask for pile number 1. How is their person kind of viewing them? How do they see pile number 1? What's their opinion of pile number 1? What is their view of pile number 1, please? Let's see, what have we got here? So we have the Fool. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Now I'm going to get out before I look at the bottom of the deck, I'm also going to get out an archetype card. So how do they view pile number 1, please? What's their view of them? How do they see them? Please, how do they view pile number 1? Let's have a look at this one. See what this one is. We have Hermit. The light attributes are: seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. And then the shadow is withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgment of others, refusing to help those in need. Okay, so we've got the Hermit here. Now what is at the bottom of the deck? I'm going to move these along a little bit, otherwise I'm not going to have enough space. Let's move this right along here. The Eight of Pentacles there. Let's see what I've got at the bottom. And I have the Death card. Okay, so they might be seeing you as somebody who is out of reach for them. They might be viewing you as somebody that they want to have a new beginning with here. Something could have happened. I think they're viewing you as somebody who's nobody's fool, really. The Queen of Swords is nobody's fool. So you are someone who is very, very, very intelligent. You've got your head screwed on. You know exactly what you want. You're very clear. You're very direct. You're very assertive. You are not going to be taken for a ride. And I think this person knows that. It might be that you're in separation from this person and they want transformation, they want renewal, because the Ten of Swords is often, as you can see in this particular depiction, But with the Ten of Swords, there's always an element to rise up, because tens is always endings and it leads to ones, which is new beginnings. But with all this blood here, there might have been quite a lot of pain if you've come into an ending with this person. But they're definitely thinking of you, or viewing you as somebody that they would like to have a new beginning with. Somebody who can't be, somebody who can't be fooled. And I'm just noticing in this card as well, here, there's this tiny little white dot over the throat chakra here. And it's making me feel that they know you communicate well, that you are, you speak your mind. You definitely speak your mind. You're assertive. You might be somebody that they're thinking is a little bit defensive at the moment, or somebody who is protective, rather, I should say, protective of themselves. They might have to be protective of themselves. With the Hermit card, you are somebody that is, somebody who's not, that they can't access, that they can't get easy access to. This might be a no contact situation. It might be a work situation with the Eight of Pentacles here, where it's not you're not somebody who they can easily converse with outside of a work situation, if you know what I mean. So, you're a colleague. When we go to work, we don't share all and sundry, do we, a lot of the time with our colleagues, unless they become very close friends. But with a lot of colleagues, you keep the boundary, don't you? Because maybe, and also depending on the kind of work that you do, that might be more necessary than with other types of work. But you're definitely some sort of wish fulfillment for them here with the Nine of Cups. So they're seeing you as somebody who could be a wish fulfillment for them, somebody who they would really love to be in a connection with, somebody who they would like to maybe take a chance on with the Fool card here, take a leap of faith, go for it with, somebody who is somebody as well who has a lot of innocence about them, but also is very savvy in a funny kind of way. So somebody who's very maybe loves life, but is not naive like the Fool. So the Fool is naive, but the Queen of Swords is not. So the Fool loves life. They go for it. They want adventure, but they're not very because they are the very beginning of the Arcana, the major Arcana journey. They haven't got a lot of experience behind them. So maybe they're thinking you're somebody who has gained a lot of experience in life, maybe through a lot of difficult trials that you've been through, a lot of setbacks, a lot of challenges, and from that you've grown and you're very wise and very intelligent and very knowledgeable, and you're not going to be taken for a ride. You can, if you like, you can sort of sniff out BS from a very far distance. You're not going to put up with that. That's the sort of character that you're coming across as to this person. You're very, very, very strong. But you are a wish fulfillment for them nevertheless, and it's something that they want to. You are someone that they want to master, not in a dodgy way, but somebody that they want to work with, that they want to. You're somebody that they want to transform. Maybe they want to. If you've had to protect your heart, for example, because of difficult experiences or whatever, this is something that they would like to transform through kind of working with you, that kind of thing. Now, obviously, your main card is the Four of Wands. Well, the Four of Wands is a beautiful card, actually. It's a card of, often, it's depicted here, it's a marriage scene, isn't it? So the Four of Wands can be like a marriage scene, or a level up in terms of a relationship, a level up in terms of commitment, which can be a traditional marriage ceremony, or it can be just a level up into a committed situation. It's also a card of celebration. So maybe this person is viewing this situation, or what this connection means to them is that it's a committed situation, it's a situation to celebrate. You are someone to celebrate, but you might not be someone that they view at the moment as totally accessible, but you are nevertheless a dream and a wish, and someone that they want to begin something with here. And it might be that at the moment the energy of you being inaccessible is something that they want to transform somehow. If you're with this person, it may just be that they feel you're a bit closed off from them, but then nevertheless somebody, so emotionally closed off, but nevertheless somebody who's very intelligent, bright, clear, honest, reliable, somebody that you can totally rely on, really. And maybe they're wanting a new kind of emotional beginning with you. So they want a new emotional growth, maybe more emotional growth in the connection, possibly. But let us, so in terms of zodiac signs, what have we got here? So we've got Capricorn, no, we haven't got Capricorn energy, we've got Virgo energy, we've got Pisces energy, we have got Libra, Aquarius and Gemini energy, yeah, and we've also got Scorpio energy, and we have Aries energy. So those are just some of the zodiac signs I'm seeing at the moment. But let's get out some cards now on, what does the connection mean to them? How do they view the connection? Let us get out one of these ones. How do they view the connection? How are they viewing the connection? What does the connection mean for pile number one's person? What does the connection mean for pile number one's person? How are they viewing it? Happy sleep pillow. I sleep well and have good dreams. Well, there's a lot of peaceful energy in this, with all this purple. It's reminding me of lavender, calm, relaxation. This little girl sleeping. So 1 and 9 is 10. Again, 10s and 1s, so endings, beginnings. So I sleep well and have good dreams. Okay, so it's giving off the vibe of peaceful, relaxed, a good connection. So what does it mean to them? It means peace, calm, tranquility, rest. It might be in rest mode. It might be in rest mode at the moment for some of you. Sorry, let's put that there. You might be somebody that they dream about a lot, or that you come to them in their dreams, that kind of thing. Anyway, let's get out another card. What does the... Oh, I've gone everywhere, these ones. Let's have a look. Let's get these ones. So what does the connection mean to pile number one? How are they viewing the connection? Pile number one's person, rather. How are they viewing the connection? What does it mean to them? Let's have a look. What have we got? This is your stage only. That's a beautiful image, isn't it? Right, so this might be that, you know, that they're only kind of interested in you with this is your stage only, you know, your centre stage. Again, it's all a silhouette, isn't it? So it might be that you're centre stage for them, or the connection is centre stage, but somehow it's not all lit up. It's kind of in shadow, or, you know, in the moonlight, so you can't see it fully. So maybe, again, you're not with this person or something like that. Let's have some more tarot here. How do they view the connection? What does the connection mean to them? Like, it's central. So the connection is central to them, but somehow it's also hidden, or it's in shade or something like that. Okay, what does the connection mean to them? So we have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Four of Wands ending. So the Four of Wands again coming out. So this, and we have the Seven of Swords. So something's happened in this situation, I think, with the Seven of Swords. Or there's something hidden about this situation. So it could be that this situation is a hidden situation, a secret situation, because we've got the Seven of Swords as the overarching energy, in the sense that maybe you are inaccessible to them, maybe their feelings for you are secret, maybe the situation is a secret situation, it's a hidden situation, maybe it's a situation that's come into separation because something happened. You know, some sort of tricky behaviour, some duplicitous behaviour, something that wasn't quite right. Maybe that had something to do with a third party, with the Three of Cups here. That could also be it here. So I feel like the way that they see this connection is, it seems to me, with the Four of Wands, they are you know, this connection is central to them, right? It's a central connection. It's the main, it's the real deal for them, okay? With the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands is like a sort of a soulmate, twin flame energy. You've got it coming up twice. It's very significant. So this person views this connection as something that they want to move up to the next level, or that they want to commit to, right? Because it's about a new, you know, it's about, you know, taking something to the next level relationship-wise in terms of commitment. They view it as something, with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords, they view it as something where they want to be honest and true and clear about. Now, it could be, for some of you, that you are protecting yourself because maybe this person has done something with a third party. That this could be specific for some of you. This person has done something with a third element which has been tricky, which wasn't right. Okay, and that's why you've closed yourself off from it. It caused a lot of pain. It's caused the situation to come into separation. That could be what's going on for some of you. And I think if that's the case, this person is regretting that. They're definitely regretting. They're realising, with this King of Swords looking at this book, they're realising their mistakes. They're realising where they went wrong. They feel like they've done a lot of study now, a lot of work on themselves, and they are much better now. They're more truthful, they're more honest. This is how they're viewing themselves. And the connection means, what the connection means to them now is that they want to commit to it. So that's kind of what I'm seeing, that their view of the connection now is something that they want to commit to. Now, the Three of Cups can also be a card of celebration. So this person is wanting to celebrate this connection, right? They want to celebrate it. But with the Ten of Wands here, the Ten of Wands is a heavy burden, a heavy load, having to carry a heavy burden, a heavy load. So it could be that this connection, they're viewing this connection, or what it means to them is it's been heavy in the past. There's been a lot of difficulties with it in the past. It's been hard going, and that could be it's been hard going because of somebody's behaviour that was sabotaging the connection, you know, bringing the connection down. But the Ten of Wands is also the end of a tough cycle. So I feel like this person is viewing this connection is that it's hopefully at the end of a tough cycle. It's the end of a difficult cycle. You can now potentially, you know, sleep better. You can be more relaxed. Or the situation can be, according to this person, the situation can be more relaxed, and it can move into a level of commitment. Now, the other way of reading the Seven of Swords is that this might sound as something that's totally unexpected to you. You might be completely not expecting them to view the connection in this way, the Seven of Swords, right? So, but this person definitely wants to move this connection up in terms of commitment. They want to add more commitment to it, wherever it is. So if it's secret, maybe they want to bring it out in the open. If you're in separation, they want to reconcile. If you're together, they want to move it to the next level and commit more to the situation. They are clear with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. They're very, very clear in their own mind that they want this connection to have a new committed cycle where you are central. So if you weren't that before, what they're saying is you are now. Now, whether you want to, you know, it's not always easy, is it, to come back from someone if they've betrayed you. But the way this person is viewing the connection is something that they can and want to commit to. So what have we got here? So we've got all the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. We have got Cancer energy, Sagittarius energy, we've got Aries energy, and I think I already said Aquarius, didn't I? Okay, so let us get out one more Oracle card, I think, on it. So, you know, how do they view the connection? What does the connection mean for them? So the connection means commitment. It means, you know, possibly through a conventional sense in terms of marriage or engagement or some moving in together or a next level, really. It means ending this tough cycle, you know, being clear. It means being very clear and honest as well. So having having a connection that you can rely on rather than one that you might not have been able to rely on in the past. So, okay, so what does it mean to them? How do they view it? Which is the path. Yeah, maybe walking a new path or moving from one side to the other. Moving across, moving from one side to the other, something like that. So let's put the path here so that we can see it, the path. There we go. Right, okay, so let's get out some, let's have some message cards, shall we? Let's see. So what I might do is just move these up slightly so we've got a bit more room for our messages at the bottom here. Okay, so how do they view pile number 1 and how do they view the connection? What does the connection mean to them? What is their message, if you like? So pile number 1, with that in mind. Temptation. Think carefully about the situation. That might be for you. Because if you've been hurt, for example, in this situation, you might have to think carefully about it. Use your discernment if you've had someone's behaved trickily, in a tricky manner rather. Cherish your relationship. Okay. Love, my goodness, love conquers all. What else have we got? Tested. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Yeah, so this situation might be some, there might be light and shade to it, if you know what I mean. So it could be a temptation. We have to think about it carefully. It might be something that tests you, but equally it might be something that you cherish and that you love, and they might feel the same way. So there might be certain, trials to it. Do you know what I mean? Like light and shade to it in some way. Or there has been in the past. What else have we got? Or this person is feeling like you've been a huge temptation. They love and cherish you, but there's a lot of tests to it. There's a lot of, there's lots of ups and downs to it maybe. Soon. Okay, so that might mean something to some of you. Maybe something's going to happen soon, or there's going to be a change, a transformation soon. Message of warning. So that's twice we've had that. Okay, so maybe there's something where you need to use your discernment with this person, pile number 1, based on what I've just said. And then we have karmic relationship. So a strong bond. But I mean, let's think about what are karmic relationships. So karmic relationships are when they're sort of akin to twin flame soulmate energies, but the difference with a karmic relationship is once you've learnt that lesson that relationship is there to teach you, you then often lose the attraction for that person because you can't learn the lesson. Whereas that doesn't really happen with a twin flame sort of connection, if you know what I mean. Let's have one more for pile number 1. One more, which is calm. That goes with that one. So maybe there's a need to be calm, take things calmly, be calm in this situation. But anyway, pile number 1, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, have a fantastic day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 2, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing how does your person view you and how do they view the connection? What does the connection mean for them? So you chose to come into the reading under this card, which is the 7 of Pentacles. There we go. And the purple Howlite. Yeah. There we go. So let's put that there. Okay, so, let's put that one down there. Just put it on the tip of the star. No, it doesn't want to sit there. One more time. Yeah, there we go. All done. Okay, so I just wanted to say, I hope you're all doing well. Everyone is happy and well, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Reminding you, of course, that it's a general reading, so please just take the messages that feel right. And whenever you watch it, whether it's straight away or 2 years later, it should still resonate. So let us begin for pile number 2. Now, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some tarot out, and I'm going to look at how they view you as a person, as a personality, as their partner, or not even their partner, but somebody that they, you know, whatever you are to them. So we are going to do that with the tarot. So how does this person view, or pile number 2's person, view pile number 2? How do they see them? Okay, so we've got the 8 of Pentacles. Right, we've got the Death card. Now, both these cards came out in pile number 1. Let's see what we've got here. So did this one. My God, this is uncanny. They've all come out from pile number 1. So you might want to listen to pile number 1. Just as an aside, the Hermit, that didn't come out in pile number 1. Or did it? I can't remember actually. And the 6 of Wands. Right, okay. These first 3 cards definitely came out in pile number 1. But these 2 didn't. Let's see. Now, before we look at the bottom of the deck, let's get out an archetype. How do they view... No, the Hermit card came out as the archetype in pile number 1. So I think this is a strong... It's up to you, obviously. Don't do anything that you don't want to do. Obviously, I don't need to tell you that. But, you know, you might want to check out pile number 1. This might be a message to check out pile number 1. But anyway, so let's have a look and see. How does pile number 2's person view pile number 1, please? No. How does pile number 2... Let's do that again, because I'm not sure I did that right. How does pile number 2's person view pile number 2? How do they view pile number 2, please? How do they view pile number 2? Make it very clear. How do they view pile number 2? That's better. Let's do that. We have got victim. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimised or victimising others. That's the light attribute. And the shadow attribute is playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity. Inability to maintain personal boundaries. Okay, let's do that there. And then we'll see what's at the bottom of the deck, shall we? Which is the Sun card. Okay. How do they view you? Well, you're definitely, with the 9 of Cups here, you're definitely someone that they are seeing as some sort of wish fulfillment. Because the 9 of Cups is like a wish fulfillment card. It's about feeling completely satiated, really, or satisfied emotionally. So they definitely see you as somebody who would maybe make them happy. You've also got the Sun card as the overarching energy. So I feel like they're seeing you as somebody who makes them very happy, who is very warm as a person, and very caring. And with the 6 of Wands, somebody who's very successful or has the potential to be very successful. So, but there's something about you that is someone that's a sort of like that they can't kind of get close to, or they feel they can't get close to. So you make them very happy. They feel very happy around you. You have a very sunny disposition maybe towards them, or you are very warm, or you know, when they think about you, they feel all those things. You're a wish fulfillment. They believe that it would be emotionally satisfying to be with you. But with the Hermit card, you're sort of keeping yourself very much to yourself somehow. Or maybe the situation is in separation, you're not together, something like that. It could be that you are somebody that they think is going through a bit of a difficult time with the victim card here. Maybe somebody who's been hurt, maybe somebody who's had quite a lot of sorrow in their life, maybe somebody who prefers at the moment to be on their own and in their own company to heal. Maybe they feel like you need a lot of time to heal, or a lot of time to rest, or to look after yourself. Yeah, and has been through a lot. Certainly somebody who's very wise. I think this person sees you as somebody who's incredibly wise. Somebody who has been through life with the Death card, who has experienced a lot. Maybe somebody who's experienced a lot of comebacks, if you know what I mean. So somebody who has, you know, always gets up. So if they've had a tricky situation or a difficult time, they always reinvent themselves. They always get back up. They always, they're a fighter. So I feel like this person believes you're a fighter. You are somebody who is strong, somebody who they may want some sort of reconciliation with or some sort of transformation with if you're in separation from. They may know you from work with the Eight of Pentacles card, so you might be asking about somebody from your work situation, possibly. Or it may be that they just see you as somebody who's very skilled at their work, somebody who's very focused on their work, somebody who enjoys what they do or wants to build, or where the working world is really important to them. So you might see you as very ambitious, very career orientated. You might work for yourself here. You're successful. This person sees you as somebody who is very, very, very successful. But central to all of that, because you have the Nine of Cups here right in the centre, is that you are somebody that would be a massive wish fulfillment for this person. This person sees you as somebody who'd be really somebody that they could be happy with. And you also got the Sun card as well. Now your overarching card was the card that you came into the reading, which was a card of the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about growth and investment. It's about growing something, it's about nurturing something, but it can also be a card where you've maybe taken a step back to evaluate a certain thing and to take time to tweak it so that you can go back and make it better. So it could be that this situation is on pause or on hold, or where you've taken a step back, or it's poised for future investment and growth. So something like that. That's how this person is viewing the connection and viewing you. So what do we have in terms of zodiac signs? So we have Taurus energy. We have Virgo energy. We've got Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo again. We've also got Leo energy, and also Leo with the Sun as well. So that is kind of how they're viewing you. All right, so let's get some cards out on how they view the connection, what the connection means to them. Let's get out one of these. So how does pile number two's person view the connection? What does the connection mean to them? How do they view the connection? And what does the connection mean to them? I've got two there, so let's go for two. See what we got. So we have got, oh, my voice is heard in the world. This wolf howling at the moon. Card number 15. So again, it's the idea of the lone wolf as well. My voice is, but also the wolves are very loyal to the pack, aren't they? So my voice is heard in the world. How do they view the connection? Okay, let's just put that there so we can see it. All right. And then we've also got create a spiral. I am flowing with the seasons. Card number 8. Create a spiral. They might view this connection as something that's quite complex or quite complicated. Because this is reminding me a little bit of a maze. So maybe it's maybe once you're in it, it's difficult to get out of it, or something like that. Or it's maybe the connection is something that always keeps them guessing, always keeps them enthralled, something like that. Let's get out. Sorry, I'm just looking at this card here. It's fascinating me. Maybe there's something about having to. This person is thinking there's a long journey to get to the centre, to get to the core of the connection. There's a lot to get through to get to the core of the connection, or to get to the centre of the connection. You have to go through a lot. So there might be a lot of challenges. Maybe they feel this person's got a lot. This person feels there's a lot of challenges in the connection, something like that. But you know, you just have to keep going, and you get to the centre eventually. But anyway, let's get some more tarot out here. How do they view the connection? What does it mean to them? So I think it's something that always intrigues them, or something that always pulls them in, or something that always challenges them. Maybe it's something that's mysterious here with the moon. There's a pull to it. What does it mean to pile number 2's person? It's a mystery. It's mysterious, it's intriguing, it's enthralling, something like that. What does pile number 2's person, what does it mean to them? What does the connection mean to pile number 2's person? How do they view the connection? So we've got the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords, I'm going to move these up a little bit. All right. We've also got the King of Pentacles, the Empress, the Fool, okay, and the Two of Wands, right. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, my God. So this might be a connection that you're actually in. You're in this connection with this person. It could be, or they see the way they view this connection is something that could bring them, so much happiness, really, with the Ten of Pentacles, because the Ten of Pentacles is being really happy in it's like a perfect domestic scene, if you like. You've got mum, dad, the 3 kids, the dog, the house, and it's all completely harmonious. There's a lot of comfort to it, contentment. So I feel like this person is thinking either this situation is really comfortable and content, it makes them very happy, or there's a huge potential for that in this connection, that they really feel it's something, it's like a sort of soulmate energy. It's that sort of, because that person there, the King of Pentacles, is here. He's even got the same clothes on, right? So this is him. And the Empress, funnily enough, because in the Ten of Pentacles, I always think it's the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is like, always reminds me of the Empress. Is a very similar energy. So I feel like they see the connection as something that is very loving, or has the potential to be very loving, very stable, very safe. But it's something that always keeps them guessing. Something that always keeps them guessing, something that always keeps them interested. So they're always stimulated by the connection, they're always interested by the connection, something like that. Now the Ten of Swords, it could be that you possibly, for some of you, might have come into separation with this person. With the Ten of Swords, there's always, and you can see it really clearly in this card, there's always a glimmer of hope in the Ten of Swords, because, there you are on your back with 10 swords in your back, but this person's still alive and she's reaching for her broom so that she can escape and flee the situation to freedom, to a new start, to a new beginning. And that's the sun there. So, or that little glimmer of sun that's coming through. So it's not the end. So if you've come into separation from this person is seeing this connection as nowhere near being the end. That is, they want to the situation to rise up again, and that's why you've got the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles is a pause. Certainly, for sure, it's a pause, but it's never the end. It's always about a tweaking period to make something better. And so this person is thinking, we're going to have a new beginning, or I want a new beginning with pile number 2. Or if I'm with pile number 2, then we're just going to reinvent this connection. If we've been going through a difficult time, or things have been a bit on pause, or things haven't been quite right, or something like that, essentially this connection is good, and I see this connection as reinventing itself, renewing itself, something like that. And it could be that they're preparing to do that with the Two of Wands here, because that's often a card of preparation. So if you're in separation, maybe they're preparing to reconcile with you, or they're preparing to get on track with you again, to be with you again. Something like that. But they definitely view this connection as as something that totally makes them feel contented. Like I say, it's a wish fulfillment, that they want to grow, that they want to nurture, We've got the Empress here, you know, nurturing her baby that's growing in her tummy, and she's got all these, you know, all this abundance around her. There's the 2 dogs, which is loyalty. So this person feels very loyal to this connection. Yeah. So it just could be that they, maybe at the moment they're viewing you as somebody who's not very accessible for whatever reason. But they, in terms of how they, what the connection does for them, is that it makes them feel stable, secure, loved. They feel content in it. They feel, and again, this card is a card of somebody being curious. So this I don't know if it's a little magician or someone looking at the world, you know, looking out over the castle, over the battlements, looking out, looking at the world, you know, being curious about the world, being curious about what's out there. So I feel like this person is always curious about this connection. There's always something to work out. You know, they're always stimulated by you and the connection, for sure. And if it ever goes through a difficult time with the 10 of Swords, or you come into separation or something like that, it's never the end for this person. This person never sees it as the end. There's always something new to master with the 8 of Pentacles here with you. So you are a very, very, very stimulating partner for this person, I would say. But let's get out another oracle card here. How do they view? How's pile number 2 person view this connection? And pile number 2. This came out in pile number 1 as well. So I really feel you might want to listen to pile number 1, but of course it is your choice. I don't want to, you know, say that you've got to do that. Obviously, you know, it'll be up to you anyway. But I'm just saying, it's, you know, it's possibly a sign that you do need to listen to pile number 1. So this is the path, yeah. So it's a bit like this, create a spiral. Do we have something else with a path on there? No. So it's, you know, it's like I said in pile number 1, it's like moving from one side to the other. So if it's been in difficulties, this connection, it's moving from one side to the other, or following the right path. And the right path in this instance is you and this connection. Let us get out some message cards for pile number 2 from their person. Any message cards now in terms of what we got here? So we've got, I mean, in many ways you could kind of call these counterparts, couldn't you, with the Empress and the King of Pentacles, because they are very similar to these two, as I said before. But we've got Taurus energy, we've got Capricorn and Virgo, we've got Gemini, and we've also got Aries energy and Virgo. Let's have a look at messages, please, for pile number 2. Okay, what have we got? So we've got synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart. Can you believe it? It's just literally what I was saying. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. There we go. What else have we got? Pile number 2. Messages from their person. Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. Okay, so maybe there was been some boundary issues, possibly. Obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. And I think that's what this person is doing. If there's been obstacles, they're thinking we can get over those. We can move through those. Embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. I feel like this person definitely feels like this connection is destined. You're definitely the person for them. That's what they're thinking. Let's see if we've got any more cards for pile number 2, please. Any more messages for pile number 2 on how they view them, how they view the connection, what the connection means to them. Calm. This again came out in pile number 1. Okay, so maybe the situation, the connection makes them feel very calm. There's a lot of contentment in the 10 of Pentacles. Love. My goodness. And then we have a message of warning. Oh, interesting. I wonder what that's about. Message of warning. So maybe there's something in this situation where you just maybe need to use your discernment a little bit. Let's have one more. Loss. So maybe there has been some loss in this connection. I mean, that would go with the 10 of Swords, with the Death card. Maybe someone, and this is just something that's come to my mind, Maybe someone, maybe you, pile number 2, and if this is a message for you, then I'm really sorry, but maybe someone has had a loss of somebody close to them, and maybe that's you know, impacting them in some way. Obviously it would impact you, but so maybe there's been some sort of loss for someone. There has been, I'm not saying there will be, I'm just saying maybe there has been, maybe somebody listening to this reading has recently had a loss of somebody close to them, and it's making them feel obviously very upset and disconnected, you know, when they go through that grieving process. Let's have one more. Okay, so one more message for pile number 2 in this reading of how are they viewed, and then we've got help. Gosh, so maybe somebody is feeling like they need help, like they need support or something like that. I feel like it might be separate to this reading, so maybe it's just coming through, somebody needs help, somebody needs support. So just remember, if you have gone through that situation, pile number 2, then there's always people out there that can help, other friends, other family, organisations that can provide support, particularly around, if it is around bereavement or grief or anything like that. But I'm going to leave it there and send you lots and lots and lots of love. But I hope that you enjoyed the reading, pile number 2. If you did, then please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 3, welcome back to your readings. So today we're doing, how does your person view you? How do they view the connection? What does the connection mean to them? So we have got you coming into the reading under the beautiful Ace of Cups here. Okay, and the Zebra Jasper. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, super duper. So let us get straight into the reading. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all good. Sending you all my love as always. And of course, just reminding you that it is a general reading. So please just take the messages that resonate. And it's basically good for whenever you're looking at it, whether it's now or whether it's 2 years down the track. It should be fine. But let us start off straight away with the tarot. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at how your person views you as a person, first of all. And then we're going to look at how they view the connection. What does the connection mean for them? So let's start off with pile number 3 here, please. How does their person view them currently? How are they viewing? How are they seeing pile number 3? So we've got Justice. Okay. We've got 10 of Wands. We've got, this card has come out, I think, in all of the piles. We've got the World card, and we've got the Empress. Beautiful. Okay, let's move them over. Let's get an archetype out as well before we look at the bottom of the deck, just to see on how they're viewing you. So let's go for, how are they viewing, seeing pile number 3, please. How are they viewing, seeing pile number 3? Let's go for that one. Let's see what we got here. How are they viewing or seeing pile number 3? God, my goodness. Light attributes, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. The shadow attributes is despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck as well. What have we got at the bottom? The 7 of Pentacles. Well, funnily enough, the 7 of Pentacles was the main card for pile number 2. But you've got the Ace of Cups here, haven't you? So, I would say that this person, we've got the Justice at the beginning and the Empress at the end. So, I would say this person thinks you're very fair. And you've also got the God card. So, I think this person thinks you're very fair. You're very just. You're very spiritual. You've got a very strong spiritual practice, a strong spiritual connection. To others, you are very, maybe a guide to others. Maybe other people are guided by you. You support others. It comes right next to the Empress, which is somebody who's very compassionate, somebody who's very nurturing, very loving, very caring. You know, they've got this heart right at the centre here of this particular Empress's gown. You know, you're very intuitive. You you're a person that seeks to support and nurture more than anything else. So you're very caring. I think this person sees you as somebody who's very caring. With the Eight of Pentacles, you're very hardworking. You might have a job that you really, really like, that really means a lot to you, that you might be trying to master something at the moment, maybe master a skill, maybe improve your skills, maybe work on yourself a little bit. They can see that about you. They may feel that you're a little bit burdened with the Ten of Wands here. They may feel that you carry a lot of responsibility. For some of you, you might, with the God card as well, you might be a psychic or an intuitive here. It looks like little feathers here. So I'm feeling like you might be somebody that brings messages to others, that conveys messages of hope to others. But this person might be thinking that that role somehow is also a little bit of a burden for you, or something that feels quite heavy for you sometimes. You know, maybe they think you're doing too much, or you're too caring of other people, or you think too much of other people. Like, so you're a bit like the wounded healer. You know, you give out a lot to others, but you don't always maybe give so much to yourself. So they see you as maybe needing to have more balance in that respect. But they see you as somebody who's very fair, somebody who's very, very, very fair, and always strives for balance in others, is always striving for balance in others, but might not have quite got it right with themselves somehow, may not be given as much to themselves as they need to. Now, with the Ace of Cups, again, the Ace of Cups is love. All cups is always about love. The Ace of Cups is like the beginning or the start of love. Or they may feel that you are just very, very, very loving. Maybe they want a beginning with you in love. That could be what's going on here. Or you always fill up their sort of cup here. You've always got a lot. You're always giving a lot to others. I feel like there's a strong message here that this person sees how much you give to others, and there might be a little bit of worry or concern on their part that you give to, you know, that you it might be burning you out a little bit. You might be a little bit burnt out with it. That could be what's going on. Now, the overarching energy is the Seven of Pentacles, so they might believe that you need a little bit of a break, or you need to go easy on yourself a little bit, or you need to nurture yourself a little bit, because the Seven of Pentacles is often about growth and nurture, and but also about taking a step back sometimes. So maybe they're thinking, you know, that you need to provide the same amount of care and nurture to yourself that you do to others. Now, it could be that some of you or this person is seeing you as maybe a new cycle for them, because the world is like the ending of a cycle. So maybe something has come to an end, but they're seeing you maybe as a new cycle, growth, because after an old cycle comes the growth. Maybe you've been in separation from this person and they're wanting a new cycle with you. They're wanting to grow the situation with you again. So maybe the reason for this card as well is because the situation is on pause, and maybe they're wanting to grow something with you again. But I feel as this is how they're viewing you, I think they're viewing you as somebody who needs to take a break, take a rest, to look after themselves a little bit, because they're too giving. They think you're too giving, or you know, you've got a very open heart, but sometimes it's hard. You know, it's a burden for you, because you're not balancing out the amount you're giving with the amount of giving to yourself. So maybe they think you're working on a little bit of an empty tank. But they're definitely attracted to you with the Empress here. That is a huge attraction. They see you as somebody who's very, very, very attractive. And I think a lot of that is because you just have such a lovely heart. I think they just see that you just have such a warm, open, caring heart. And that makes you very, very, very attractive, as well as being physically, they're physically attracted to you. You might literally be blonde for some of you. There might actually be somebody, because I don't normally say that, but I can see there's this Empress has got blonde hair. Also, this Ace of Cups has got blonde hair. You don't have to be blonde, but I'm just saying some of you, I mean, I'm assuming some of you are blonde that are watching this reading. But I just wanted to say that for all the blondes out there. Not that I'm a blonde, but anyway. Okay, so let us now see how they view the connection. What does the connection mean for them? But let me just do the zodiac signs. We've got Libra energy, we've got Sagittarius, we have got Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, so those are some of the zodiac signs, and obviously all of the water signs with the Ace of Cups of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So let's get some cards now on how they view the connection, what the connection means to them. Let me get out an oracle card here. So what does the connection mean to pile number 3's person? How are they viewing that connection? I'm going to take one, which is that one there. Send a letter to the universe. The world, excuse me, the world loves me. I mean, this is just such a beautiful card, actually, isn't it? Send a letter to the universe. The world loves me. Beautiful. Okay. I feel like they feel very blessed. I feel like they see this connection as something that's very blessed somehow from this. But anyway, let's get out another card. Let's get out one of these. How do they view pile number, how do they view the connection with pile number 3? What does it mean to them? What does it mean to them? Let's have a look and see. What does it mean to them? So we have true companions who are true to each other. Yeah, it goes with this card. I feel like this person feels very blessed about this connection somehow. It's a beautiful image, that, isn't it? Okay, so let's put that there. Let's put that there. Excuse me. And then let's get out some... Actually, I'm going to get one more oracle out. How do they view the connection? What does the connection mean to them? Grief. Maybe there's been some grief in this situation. Grief. Okay, interesting. So if it's on pause, which it might be with the 7 of Pentacles here, or if it's come to an end of a cycle and they want regrowth, maybe there's been some grief and upset in the connection. Or maybe it could just mean that if you're with this person, that sometimes, you know, it's not all, as much as they love the connection, they feel blessed by the connection. You know, no connection is 100% rosy all the time. So maybe sometimes they're just thinking, well, you know, it does literally just bring me some grief sometimes, or it does just bring me some difficulty sometimes. But nevertheless, I still feel blessed in this connection or with this person. Oh, what have we got here? So we've got the 7 of Swords, that dropped out, so I'm going to take that. How do they view this connection? So how do they view this connection? What does it mean to them? What does it mean to them? We've got the 6 of Swords. We've got the Page of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. How do they view this connection? What does it mean to them? We've got 6 of Wands. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. How? I mean, the Six of Swords is fleeing something tricky, fleeing something difficult. Something tricky may have happened, and this person now wants to flee that energy. And that's probably why they want a new beginning, maybe. Page of Cups is very central. Page of Cups is, again, a new beginning in love. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this person is viewing this connection is something where they can have a new beginning or a new start with you, or yeah, create something with you, create some sort of loving connection with you, whereby they've flown or fleed something tricky or difficult. So either they've fleed something else which is hard or difficult or, you know, not good, and they want to have a new beginning with you, or they're fleeing some sort of tricky, they want to flee some kind of tricky energy that already exists in the connection. They want to move away from that and move into something much more loving with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. That could be what's going on. It could still be up in the air. So if you're in separation, something like that, maybe it's still sort of up in the air a little bit with the Two of Pentacles. Or maybe there's still some tweaking to do, and that could go with the Seven of Pentacles here. So there's still a little bit of tweaking to do in this connection so that it can be victorious. So there's still work that needs to be done. So if, for example, you're in separation and this person wants renewal with you, what they're seeing is that if you got back together, there'd still be some tweaking that needs to be done. There'd still be some work that needs to be done. But nevertheless, with the sign of infinity here, you know, it's a connection that is worth doing that with, because there's a very strong bond for the two of you. And if you can do that tweaking, then it can be victorious again. It can be recognised. It can be successful. And again, the Page of Pentacles is a card of learning. So I feel like maybe this person is viewing this connection, or what this connection means to them is it's an opportunity for learning, for growth, for improvement, for investment. It's a chance to be calm, get away from difficulties and move into something more loving and more blessed. And that, as I say, that may be that it's moving away from difficult energy that you and them have had in the past, heavy energy, where it's been a lot of grief, or they are seeing this as a relationship that could be somewhere that they can grow, but whereby they might need to leave something else behind, move away from something else which is difficult, is tricky. And maybe there was two choices. Maybe it's a third party situation and this person is thinking, actually I want to invest in you, I want to invest in this connection, and I want to leave the third party, whoever that is, that connect that behind. So it's just me and you. It's just us two now. Something like that. Yeah. So it's definitely this person is definitely seeing this as a connection of growth, investment, new love, a blessed connection, a connection where there's still a lot of learning and tweaking to do, though, nevertheless. So in terms of what we got, so we've got Aquarius energy, we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, we've got Capricorn energy, and we've also got Leo energy, and obviously we've got Taurus and Virgo as well with the Page of Pentacles. But let us get out some message cards here for pile number 3 from their person on how they view them, how they view the connection, what is their message to them. We have love. Wow, love conquers all. I think that came out in pile number 1. Then we have confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. There might have been some confusion in this. Certainly with the Seven of Swords, if there's something tricky that's gone on, or if there's a three-way situation, or if there's some sort of hidden or secret thing going on here, there might be some confusion attached to that. Or there might just be some confusion in the connection sometimes. Or have been. Obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. That one definitely came out in one of the piles. I can't remember which one it was, I'm afraid. Let's have a look and see. And then trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Maybe there has been a lack of trust with the Seven of Swords here. And that might have been the tricky energy. in the connection before. Maybe there's been a lack of trust and this person wants to renew it and have new faith and new trust in the connection. And they realise the importance of that. Okay, what is the message to pile number 3, please? What is the message here? We have communication. Okay, so maybe they're wanting to communicate, or maybe they see that the key to a successful relationship is through good communication. Message of freedom. And then guide. Okay, and let's have one more. Submission. I feel like maybe they want to now submit to the connection in some way, or commit to the connection. Maybe I think they see you as a guide. I think with a God and everything, they see you as a guide, somebody who guides others, somebody who is, somebody who's a sort of trusted, somebody that other people trust. Maybe they abuse that trust, or maybe they didn't treat you right. You know, they didn't respect it. And maybe with a submission now, they are wanting to respect you more, or they have a lot of respect for you now. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.